Welcome to the channel, guys. It has been a minute, but we are back again, and today I'm going to be doing a fragrance review on Unknown Pleasures by Kerosene, so stay tuned for that. And if you like the video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. So I decided to do a new series where I blind buy something that I'm interested in to see what it's like and give you guys my opinion on it. This is a series I'm probably going to do about once a month. And for the first episode, this fragrance had caught my attention. Somebody was selling it on one of the Facebook groups, and it certainly seemed like something I would be interested in because I do really enjoy gourmand fragrances, and I have been meaning to try out the House of Kerosene for quite some time. This fragrance has notes of Earl Grey, bergamot, lemon, honey, tonka bean, caramel, vanilla, and waffle cone. I actually think the waffle cone was one of the notes that really caught my attention because it sounded like something that would make a very nice, enjoyable fragrance. So, without further ado, here is the fragrance. Now, this is the presentation. I will say to be careful, the cap does stay on, but it comes off quite easily, so you may not want to pick this one up by the cap. It has a decent atomizer, as you can see. The spray cloud is quite nice. And I actually quite like the aesthetic of these bottles. It's fairly simple, but it has this sort of uniqueness about it. And I like the gold plates on the front as well. Now it is painted black. I'll say the one thing to be aware of is that if you get this wet, the paint can chip off. So of course, be careful with that. Now, into the fragrance. What do I think about it? Now, in the opening, there is actually quite a strong burst of citrus. I get a lot of the lemon here. Now, it mixes with the other notes to create a kind of lemon biscuit kind of accord. And this one actually really reminds me a lot of my childhood. These smells a lot like a lemon biscuit cookie that I would have had maybe at my grandmother's house or sometimes at my house as well. So it does have a nice nostalgic feel to it. So after a few minutes, the caramel starts to come out a little bit more. And I do get a really nice mixture there where it blends into a caramel biscuit kind of a feel. And after about 10 or 15 minutes, I don't get a lot of the lemon. So the lemon in this one to me is not particularly strong. It's there right on the opening, but it does die off fairly quickly. And what you're left with is a nice caramel biscuit kind of a feel, which I actually really enjoy. Now in the dry down, this of course continues to smell a lot like a biscuit of sorts. Now, it doesn't come off like the same kind of creamy biscuit in Italica. This smells drastically different, but it is still very, very nice. Even further into the dry down, that biscuit feel starts to change more into a nice waffle cone feel. And this is actually my favorite part of the fragrance. I really enjoy that waffle cone vibe. So it kind of reminds me of maybe a nice sugar-coated waffle cone or something like that. And as the fragrance progresses into its final stage, it does become a lot more of a vanilla heavy fragrance with that waffle cone vibe. So it does have some uniqueness factor with that waffle cone, and I do really enjoy this as a gourmand fragrance. Now another thing that's really nice about this one is the performance. This one lasts a really long time. So this one's, I would say, lasts a good between 10 and 12 hours on my skin. The projection is about 3 hours, and I should say the first time I actually wore this one, I went to the grocery store about 3 hours after I'd sprayed it on, and I actually walked past somebody that I hadn't met in a while, and they turned around and they talked to me and actually gave me a compliment on this fragrance. You know, they said how nice I smell. And so of course that was nice, and especially being the first time that I'd worn this, of course I took that as a good sign. This one does smell very nice. It has that nice edible gourmand quality. It's sweet, it's syrupy, it has this nice unique waffle cone vibe. So altogether, this is a really nice fragrance. I really do enjoy it, and this was a great introduction to the House of Kerosene. I'm going to try a few more other fragrances, so I will be talking a little bit more about the house in the near future. And yeah, if you haven't got your nose on this one, guys, do check it out. It is Unknown Pleasures by Kerosene. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.